So first of all, dinner burger. Describe that before we get to the sliders. What is this?
So this is our dinner burger. It's an 8-ounce Wagyu patty, and it comes with smoked bacon, local cheddar, local fried egg, a brioche bun, and then Parmesan truffle fries.
There's an egg on that burger?
Yep, there's a fried egg. Yep.
A fried egg on that burger. That's amazing. And the truffle fries look like I want to dive into them now. I think Molly already messed them up a little bit. Okay.
She did.
Molly messed them up a little
Yep.
bit. Now we got the sliders.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to hear from you.
All right, okay.
So this is one of our items from the bar menu. This is a little 2-ounce slider with blue cheese, bacon, and secret sauce.
This is what I'm usually eating. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting at the bar, I'm eating this, and my fries come in this nice little cone-shaped thing that you guys do when I'm hanging at the bar.
Oh, yeah.
So Carlo, full disclosure, has been a very good friend of mine for a very long time. I am a frequent person of Circe, hanging out over there, mostly at the bar, except for when I'm with my wife, then I sit at the table. Be
Right.
nice about it, right? And Carlo calls me a pain in the something because there's something that I always ask him for during my meal. I always have to have a cappuccino, and I make Carlo make it. I don't let anybody else make it.
No
So
matter what.
know what time of day it is. I actually picked up the phone and called him to find out where he was when I was in there, to find out, so he could be there and make my cappuccino. It's a true story, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, burgers. First question. Before we even get into the atmosphere of Circe, all that kind of stuff. Beer or wine?
Wine.
Yes! Yes! And
Some people prefer beer, but I prefer wine. And
tell us about this, because he slid this in here earlier.
yes, so one particular wine that I prefer is the Badiola. It's a Sangiovese. It's very smooth. It's got a little bit. It's got a
little pepper to it?
It's got an aroma. It's got a little bit of a pepper taste to it. So, but it's a bold wine, and it goes really well with that burger and those fries.
I am sure one of my guests will make me have beer, so I'm happy that Carlos started it out with wine. So we're going to taste this wine, right? Yes? No?
I'll let you taste it.
No, okay. And you had to think about that. Did you hear that?
All right.
Chef, you can have some wine, right?
Yeah, just a small bit.
Okay, that's perfect.
You still working?
He's fine.
Okay.
But not at the moment, boss.
That one's for you.
Oh, thank you.
You did bring it, so.
Well, you know
Cheers.
we're going to charge you for this, yeah?
Yes, of course. I'm going to get a bill at the end of the day, I'm positive, despite the thousands of people watching. So cheers.
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 What do you think?
Nothing wrong with that.
Great.
It's actually very smooth. And that would go perfect with either of these, I can tell you right now. It'd go perfect with the fries alone. So, Circe is not a burger joint by any means,
No, it is
in
not.
any shape or form, right? So, as I get laughter out there. So why have a burger on your menu?
Go ahead.
Yep. Well, that was what we decided. It was around about 2 years ago, and we decided we wanted to draw a few more people from. We have a lot of people who come to dine with us that are out of state,
Okay.
out of town. We wanted to bring people more from Providence, so to actually come and we wanted to be more of a local restaurant downtown.
So drawing the locals in.
Yes, so we decided we'd try with a meatloaf on the menu and a burger on our dinner menu as well as the bar menu, and so far it's been a big success.
So diversifying the menu.
Yeah,
Diversifying the menu and it's been successful.
it has. Yeah.
Very
So
successful.
I see these all the time. I see these all the time going out when I'm at the bar. So I'm imagining it's got to be a picky style item.
We make a lot of little sliders, the blue cheeseburger sliders, especially between 4 and 6 o'clock, because we have happy hour there. Between Monday and Thursday.
Between Monday and Thursday. So this is when those are flying out, because
Yeah.
usually when I'm over there. They're
Yeah,
coming
so a
through
lot
there.
of people get those sliders.
So you added a burger, and your menu's very diverse, and I want to talk about your menu for sure. But you added the burger to diversify to draw people in. So both locals and tourists are probably eating this alike right now.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
So tell us about this burger. How'd you come up with that one?
Well, it was actually a little bit of a trial and error. I wanted to do a burger that was value for money on our menu, but we could also charge a dinner menu price for.
Okay.
So we started off trying a few things. We started off with a few different meats. Originally we were going to use a local ground beef, but unfortunately at the moment I can only get that frozen. So I didn't want to go that route.
So the Wagyu's fresh.
Yeah.
So why the Wagyu?
Just because I think it's a wow factor.
Okay.
People will be like, oh,
The name.
what? Yeah,
The name
just
says Wagyu.
yeah,
So
just by itself.
for those people that don't know that, because I learned about describe what is the Wagyu? What is a Wagyu burger?
Well, it's Japanese, and it's it's just how they rear the cattle,
Okay.
and it's just everything's done in a.
So it's like the grass
very
fed, all
humane,
that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
very humane, yeah.
Okay. So that makes it the specialized meat that you're putting on the burger that's in there. So the sliders, I know everybody can do sliders, but your sliders are also different. They stand out a little bit. What's on the sliders?
So we are underneath the sliders. We have baby arugula instead of your standard lettuce. Just something just gives it a little bit of a peppery taste.
Yep.
Then we have the 2-ounce patty, and then we have smoked bacon, blue cheese, and then secret sauce.
Secret sauce. So it's really secret sauce.
It is secret sauce.
It's really secret sauce.
Don't ask me.
So you don't ask you. As I'm getting yelled at, find out what's in the secret sauce. See, that would be news. If we released what was in the secret sauce, man, we'd have this all over the place. People coming in, trying to replicate your burger. So that's the reasons for having the burgers on there. And you said they've been well received, right? People
Yep,
love it
they
when they're
have,
coming
yep.
in and doing it. So talk to me about the rest of the menu that kind of complements this, because I know there's a couple of dishes on the menu. What else is on your menu? Talk about the menu.
Well, I mean, it's we have a very, like you say, a very diverse menu, but it's we kind of kept it, try to keep it like a Mediterranean European.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, as you can tell from me and Carlo, we're both from Europe. Carlo's from England.
You're from Italy?
Yes.
And you're from England? I couldn't have got either of these two
Yeah, I'm
things.
from
if I
England.
tried.
He's from
Yeah,
Italy.
so Cranston, Italy, and Johnston, England.
You hearing that out there?
So we have we have a lot of Italian style dishes with pasta, raviolis. At the moment we have a really nice ravioli dish, our lobster and crab ravioli. It's actually we actually make it with it's called a caramelle. It's like it's a twist, so it looks like a candy.
A candy.
Yeah,
Candy
like an
ravioli.
old-fashioned candy wrapper.
I haven't been, when I was in 2 weeks ago, I had this. Before I was traveling, I was sitting at the bar and I had this and I saw you. But is the duck still on the menu, right?
Oh yeah, always.
Okay, so
yeah.
we found out last week when the Italian restaurant's in that I am a fanatic for duck, as well as pastas and some other couple things. But you have an amazing duck dish. I know we're talking about burgers, but I got to talk about this duck dish.
Yeah, we do it. It's half a duck, so I get the ducks in whole. They're the Long Island ducks.
Yeah.
And so from the Hudson Valley, sorry. And then I debone them. We use the carcasses for stock to make the cherry jus that goes on the duck. The breasts we pan fry and then roast.
Okay.
And then the legs I confit.
So menu development, is that mostly under you, chef?
Yeah, I mean it's actually both of us, but Carlo's
Carlo does
a very
menu
big
development?
foodie. So
I know that Carlo did wine and food development, like that thing.
I
pairing
do the
wine,
tasting.
Do the tastings. He shows up for that. So, but I have to say, and then like I said, I'm sure I'll be tasting some beers later on. But going to the wine factor of it, you have a great staff. I mean, you have a really good team that you put together over there that's helpful in pairing and suggestions and stuff like
yeah.
that. So, and your list for your style of restaurant, you have a pretty extensive list across the
We
board.
have a good
from-
wine list, yeah. We work hand in hand with a lot of our purveyors, so we learn a lot about them.
So if I came in, I know I came in, you're going to do this, but if I came in and had either of these, I would have no problem recommending a great wine or a great beer to go along with this.
Absolutely.
To do it, right? So that's the thing that we talked about a lot, is we talk about trying how to pair things up. So whether it's wine, beer, whatever it is, we talk a lot about trying how to pair those things up. And both of these, literally, because of the style that's on this, egg is an amazing concept to have on a burger to begin with. I truthfully don't see that very often. So to have something with either of these would be, there's a plethora of things. I imagine there's probably mixed drinks you could have with either of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
To do it. So I mean the bacon, that right there screams wine. Cheese screams. The egg, I don't even know what I can come up with to go with the egg. I mean, where did you get the idea for the egg?
It's actually it's a very English thing.
Of course, it's English.
We like a lot of eggs on our dishes. Like typically, if I was going to do a risotto in England,
Yeah.
I'd serve it with a poached egg on top.
Really?
That I've to be honest, I've tried that here, and that doesn't go down so well here. But a fried egg on things as well, but the fried egg seems to work very well.
Fried egg and risotto. Very interesting.
Mm.
All right, so now, Carlo, we'll take away from you for a minute, chef. You got to make him do some talking,
Come on.
because he's in a little bit of pain,
In a lot
because
of pain.
he's in a lot of pain.
Yes.
So Carlo and I both had dental procedures in the last
It's
2
okay, you
weeks.
come next time.
His actually had to be this morning, so he's in a little bit of pain. Novocaine, the wine's probably gonna help out the Novocaine a little bit down there.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I want to describe Circe. So I want you to do that, because Circe used to be another restaurant that was there before it. You 100% changed the atmosphere.
Change the atmosphere, changed everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So describe Circe. I mean, if you haven't been to Circe again, shame on you. You need to go there. Literally right down the street from where we are here. But describe what you experienced in Circe, because it's a multi-level place. So
Yeah, absolutely. So if I had to describe Circe, to start off, we've been around for about 4.5 years. So doing well, and it's an American-infused Mediterranean cuisine. And The atmosphere is very chic. Everything's white, pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the best of both worlds there because we actually have a great dinner service, and also we actually captivate on the after dinner as well. So between 10 and,
So talk a little bit about that, the after dinner.
well, a lot of people come in after dinner to our restaurant for drinks. We're known for our specialty cocktails. We do a lot of craft cocktails. We're also, my bartenders, all fun.
But you have the bar,
Very,
it's very long. I mean, how many seats are at the bar?
we have about 24 seats. Bar's about 41 feet long.
So it's the first thing. It's the first thing when you see on the door. Seriously, is you walk in and it's pretty much right on your
It's
right hand
all bar.
side, and it's all bar. It goes straight down,
Yeah.
and it's packed.
Yep.
But from the perspective of someplace like me, for a place to go hang out after dinner, and I've come over either after I've been at PPAC, after I've been at something at the Dunk, after I've been at an event, to come over. You are the type of place where you're comfortable
Mhm.
coming over and hang out. It's not a place where you're 18 years old and hanging out
No.
at night.
No.
So it's a very comfortable place, which we don't have enough of.
Everyone knows everyone,
Right.
and if they don't know you, we'll know you.
Right.
We'll find out who
Right.
you are.
So I
So-
think that goes to your credit. How late does the menu go to?
Actually, we serve Monday through Thursday. We serve right till midnight.
Okay.
Fridays we serve right till 1. Saturdays we serve till 1 a.m. as well.
So
And
that's
yeah,
awesome.
so
That's- I
and
mean,
we
you don't-
actually do a tremendous amount of business at about midnight.
But you don't find that. You don't find people that can carry their menus or their staff for that matter that long.
Right.
To be able
So
to
it
serve
took a little while, but people caught on and doing well.
Fantastic,
So-
fantastic. So 4 years, that's the other thing I wanted to mention, is that Carlo has been in the business for a long time, and that's how I've gotten to know you. You've been in the restaurant business in various capacities for a long time, so you're a veteran in that regard to it.
Right.
So I can say this as a compliment to you, and I don't want this head, I know he's under Novocaine, so I don't want his head to go anywhere. But this is the difference in when you have a place and you're making it past that 3-year mark, is that your passion and your drive to do what you've done at Circe has been extraordinary. So I congratulate
Thank
you
you.
for that, because
Thank you.
it is truly a great place. And the fact that you can go there and find these burgers, and this, talking about the art, I mean, look at that. It is a work of art, chef. So congratulations. That's an amazing thing. So very happy, very glad that you guys have done this. Glad that I could bring you in to do it. Any news, any exciting things coming up that we should know about for Circe? Any menu changes for the
Well,
the
right
summer?
now we're taking reservations for Mother's Day.
That's right, Mother's Day's next
Yeah,
week. That's
Mother's
right.
Day is in a couple weeks, and then what else?
Hey, do you guys do brunch for Mother's Day, or is it just lunch and dinner?
We have
brunch and dinner.
Brunch and dinner. We have a lot of graduation parties right now going on, but pretty much,
So is it a
Mother's Day.
special menu, chef, that you do for Mother's Day?
Actually, for Mother's Day, we just, I don't know if you've seen our brunch menu, it's kind of a special menu anyway.
Yeah.
So we do our normal brunch menu, and then we do 4 or 5 nice specials.
Awesome, awesome.
yeah.
All right, well, this was amazing to have you guys in, and I very much appreciate you taking the time, and I know your mouth is a little bit sore, as you can see. Carlo normally,
smiling.
normally in like an hour, you can't get a smile off his face for the rest of the
Right.
afternoon. But thank you guys both for joining me, and Chef, I have to ask because you're here, I don't care about him, but I have to ask because everyone always wants me to ask the chef, the owner, the manager, what is your favorite thing on the menu? Or let's put it this way, if you had to recommend 2 things, what would those 2 things be?
At the moment, I'd recommend the scallops and the duck.
The scallops, the duck, see, the scallops and the duck.
I love the scallops.
The scallops are amazing, I have to say. I've had
Yeah.
the scallops there too.
Yep.
And thank you for bringing in this awesome bottle of wine.
All right.
Very nice. And when I come in next time, it's going to be added to my bill, I'm sure. Thank you guys. Cheers. Thank you
Cheers.
for joining me.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so now I'm going to welcome another one of our friends and have you guys, we'll bring this out there. I know my colleagues will probably have this half devoured or more by the time that I come off.
Yeah, take.
You know,